全て投げ捨てられたら笑って生きることが楽になるのまた胸が痛くなる
The car ride was quiet. The red-haired male continued staring out the window as the two suited males looked at you. What kind of situation is this? You let out a sigh before secretly glaring at the carefree male beside you. So, how did you meet the young prince? One of the suited males asked you before smiling. You must have made such an impact on him since it's been the very first time he's picked a butler. This is a kidnap. A hand was suddenly placed on your mouth. The red-haired male smiled at the two suited males across from you. I had my eyes on him from the moment I saw him. You grunted in disbelief as you saw the two suited male squeal in joy after hearing what the sadist just said. Young Master Karma has a new friend. I can't believe it. Weirdos. Wait, did they just say young master? You gently removed the mask of the other male to see a familiar face. It's rude to suddenly do that, you know. Karma smirked before grabbing your wrist, making you drop the mask. You stayed silent and continued staring at the smirking male. Why so silent? Cat got your tongue? You face-palmed as you realized the situation you were in. You know what? No, can I go now, huh? Go? But Mr. Akabane wants to meet the new butler, one of the suited males said. Huh? I'm not. You felt your cheeks sting when Karma pinched them, making you shut up. My butler is saying that he's so excited to get to the mansion. He was just about to say he's not sure if my father would like him. How humble. An irk mark appeared on your cheeks as you stared at the red-headed male. You stayed quiet. The two suited males were smiling. You could even see some flowers floating around them as they giggled. Poor them, getting tricked by a devil. The smirking sadist beside you gave you a little wink, making you stare at his soul. I got kidnapped by a son of a rich family? You are now in front of the huge mansion. Your sweat dropped before looking at the red-haired male who just looked away from you. How long is this gonna be? Your sweat dropped. How the hell did this happen in the span of an hour? Flashback. You were busy drinking some soda as you walked through the streets. The cold breeze made you internally smile. You always loved it when it got a little chilly. You turned next to the corner and suddenly bumped into someone, making you spill soda on them. You looked at the person to see that they were staring at the stain mark on their shirt. I'm sorry, I didn't notice. The masked male was about to speak when the two heard some yells nearby. Wait, come back here. Who? He quickly grabbed your wrist and dashed. You were forced to run with him. You looked behind to see two suited males chasing after you two. Stop, wait, Chado, come back. Jack, wait, no, come back. Wrong show, idiot. This is because we watched Titan last night. This is because we watched Titanic last night. Shut up, just chase the young master. You two stopped when the masked male noticed that the two suited males could not keep up. Why did you drag me with you? I'm not getting chased. You asked. You heard a faint chuckle coming from him. I wonder who spilled soda on me then. Oh no, my shirt is dirty now. The other male faked being disappointed, making you feel guilty. Look, I said I'm sorry. Oh no, my shirt. An irk mark appeared on your cheek as you looked away from him. Fine, I'm sorry. I'll do anything you want. There you are. The two suited males shouted, making the two of you look in their direction. Young master, I found you. Ha! One of the suited males shouted as he pointed at the other male beside you, with a huge grin on his face. Good for you, the red-headed male clapped. That's sarcastic, isn't it? You found me. Good job. Woo! He clapped even louder this time. Please stop. This is making me feel worse. Good. Oh, I forgot to mention, the red-haired male pulled you close to him, making you trip, but he quickly caught you. This is my new butler. You looked at him. What? This is my decision, and you cannot go against me, he shouted at the two suited males. Your sweat dropped as you realized that he was directing those words at you. Before you could speak up, you were suddenly dragged inside a car. End of flashback. You looked up at the huge mansion, a sweat dripping on the side of your forehead. This is huge. I need to talk to him about this, you mumbled to yourself before following one of the suited males. Where are we going? You asked as you kept walking. A huge door was opened and one of the suited males smiled at you. Welcome to the Akabane residence. Fuck. The inside looked really nice. It seemed fitting for a huge mansion. There were some vases filled with different colored flowers. The maids gave you a small bowl as they walked ahead. You turned to the red-headed male. Hey, what? You must be the new butler. An older male spoke from another room. He just entered the room with a small smile on his face. You turned to Karma again, who gave you a devilish smirk before raising 2 thumbs up. I'm not his but Karma suddenly dragged you away. We're going to my room. Why do I keep getting dragged away? Karma's POV. Finally, my POV. Others taking so long to make my POV. As soon as I shut the door, Wyan glared at me. What the hell are you doing? I'm not your butler. I smirked at him before ruffling his hair. Is that little glare supposed to scare me? Let me go. No. Why not? Why not? Why? Why not? Why though? 'Cause I said so. Silence filled the room for a while before the hair-colored male looked at me with his usual monotone expression, his eyes filled with determination. What are you looking at? If you love me, let me go. Too bad, 'cause I don't. A grunt escaped his lips as he looked away. Why won't you let me free? I held a hand against my chin and pretended to think. Let's see. It's because you spilled soda on me. Your POV. You had a monotone expression on your face, but your eyes bore into a soul. A what the actual fuck aura surrounded you. You trained for weeks, and now you were ready to become a butler. Kora-sensei was the one who taught you, and you were surprised that you mastered it in a week. Good luck, Wyan. Kora-sensei let out his unique laugh before waving and walking away. You then proceeded to go to the young master's room. You knocked before going inside. You saw the red-headed male sleeping. He actually looks peaceful. Unlike when he was awake, a devil would smirk at you. Young master, please get up, you said in a monotone expression. You mentally grunted at the name you had to call the sadist. The red-haired male faced his back at you before hugging his pillow. No, go away. You let out a sigh before peeking out in his room. You looked around to see if anyone was nearby. Before closing the door again, you gently grabbed a pillow before gently patting it, checking if it was soft enough. Karma's POV. Actually, I was already awake. I just wanted to mess with the hair-colored male a bit. I didn't see him for a week since he started training. The room went silent. Did he give up? Wait. No, I still feel his presence. Come back after 15 minutes. Your POV. I threw the pillow at his face. Get up already. Karma now faced you. He was still in bed, laying down, a playful smile visible on his face. You really are interesting. Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, young master. You sarcastically said the last part as you fixed the pillow on his bed. Don't be so formal with me, Dol-kun. He snickered before walking to the bathroom. Dol-kun? 'Cause you're dull. An irk mark appeared on your cheeks. 15 minutes passed and you were patiently waiting for the other male to finish. The bathroom door opened and... Why is he half naked? Your cheeks slightly turned pink. It wasn't obvious though. The two of you made eye contact. He then started walking towards you. You started to blush even more and slowly backed up. You could hear some romantic song playing in the background. As you looked at him, you swore you saw some flower petals flying in the back. Time around the two of you became slow motion. Then, Karma walked right past you and opened the door behind you. Oh, I almost forgot you existed for a second. Hey, Dulkun. You closed the book you were about to read and looked at the mail on your shoulders. Entertain me. It's been a couple of weeks since you became a butler. In all honesty, it wasn't that bad of a job. Just remove the sadistic devil you had and taken care of. Also, the pay is good. I can't help you since I'm dull. You went back to reading, only for the red-headed male to put his chin on your shoulder and look at the page you started to read. What's the title of the book? Icha Icha Paradise. Someone gave it to me for free while having a nosebleed. He looked away and silence filled the room again. Karma's POV. I was thinking of entertaining things to do when Wyan suddenly threw the book out of the window. Geez, Dulkun, you can't just throw things so suddenly. I looked at the hair-colored male to see that his nose was bleeding. Hey, your nose, excuse me. He stood up and walked towards the balcony. The bathroom is that way. I stood up when Wayne started climbing the rails of the balcony. What are you doing? I have seen something so sinful, and I want to die. I quickly grabbed his collar and dragged him back inside. Too bad. I can't lose my servant. Oops, I meant butler. He was quiet for a while. He sighed. You enjoy seeing me suffer, don't you? I smiled. Of course. The hair-colored male's orbs bore into mine. I want to quit this job. I pinched his cheeks. The aloof Dulkun is running away from his responsibilities? I'm not running away from my responsibilities. Well, you want to leave me, and I'm your responsibility. Seems like running away to me. Your POV. You glared at him, but the other male just shrugged it off. He walked towards his bed and plopped down. I can feel your eyes on my back, Dulkun, Karma snickered before facing you and giving you a small wink. If you keep staring, I might melt. Wyan, don't let myself leave the mansion today, Mr. Akabane said as he gave you a stern look. Are these rumors that some gang are trying to target and blackmail me? Yes, sir. I'll also tell Nagisa to stick close to him. He's the best bodyguard here after all. Oh. Nagisa? Who is he? You went to the devil's room and knocked before coming in. Hey, don't leave the mansion today. The room was empty. You figured that he was playing in the restroom, so you decided to stand there and wait patiently. The door suddenly opened, revealing a blue-haired male with a soft smile on his face. The two of you made eye contact. Ah, so it's you. He smiled as he waved. Oh, the guy who can't open his water bottle. Ah, the blue-haired male suddenly stopped in his tracks and sulked. But please forget about that. It's embarrassing. Flashback. You're going to grab some water from the kitchen when you noticed a struggling soul on the ground trying to open a water bottle. It won't open. The blue-haired male sulked as he stared at the water bottle in his hand. He looks like a sad hamster, you thought. You crouched down beside him and grabbed the water bottle from his hands. Let me help. With ease, you opened the water bottle. A small pop sound escaped as you removed the bottle cap. Here, you looked to your side, giving him the water bottle, to see that he was staring at you. What's wrong? Your sweat dropped when his eyes sparkled as he smiled at you before taking the water bottle. Thank you. You stood up and dusted your clothes, then walked to the fridge to grab a water bottle before walking out. Nagisa's POV. I took a sip of the water before sighing with relief. I would have spent more time opening this water bottle if he didn't help. Oh, right. I looked at the hair-colored male to see that he wasn't in the room anymore. I didn't get to ask his name. End of flashback. Your POV. My name is Nagisa Shioda, by the way. The blue-haired male smiled. You can call me Nagisa. I'm Karma-kun's bodyguard. So he's Nagisa, huh? Wyan Ellen. You can call me Wyan. You bowed politely. Pleased to be working with you, Nagisa-senpai. Nagisa's POV. So formal. I let out a sheepish chuckle before quickly bowing also. Same here. Your 15 minutes have passed, and still no sign of the red-haired male. You and Nagisa made eye contact before nodding, signaling each other to check the restroom. You raised 3 fingers up. A small sigh escaped your lips before you started counting down. I swear, if he isn't here. 3, 2, 1. You opened the door, revealing an empty restroom. You ran a finger up with your hair with a frustrated sigh. That sadist. Karma-kun. Nagisa mumbled before checking the bathroom again, making sure that Karma was not playing some dumb trick. You took out your phone and proceeded to message him. Hey, where are you? Karma is online. Karma is offline. ... Seriously, tell me. Karma is online. I don't want to. Karma is offline. You ... Brat. Fine, you leave me no choice. Karma's POV. I smirked after seeing Wyan's message. You leave me no choice, huh? I placed my phone back in my pocket and continued walking. I wonder what he'll do. A minute passed and my phone vibrated. I quickly grabbed it from the pocket, seeing that the notification read, Dilkun changed your nickname to Karma's a bitch. Really? I placed a hand over my mouth as I chuckled. He really must be mad, huh? I quickly unlocked my phone to type a response. You huffed. Serves you right. You changed Karma's nickname to Karma's a bitch? You changed Karma's nickname to Karma's a bitch. This is what you get, you brat. Matsuku, you could seriously get hurt. You looked at your phone when it beeped. Karma is a... What the hell, Dilkun? You really are interesting. Just tell me where you are. No thanks, I'm good. Besides, you can team up with Nagisa to find me, since you two are together. Karma-kun knows we're together? Nagisa peeked over your shoulder and saw the text. You nodded at him. He must have saw it coming then. The blue-haired male held a hand against his chin and began to think, where should we check first then? You began to think also. After a minute, you had an idea. Somewhere there's bound to be a fight. Hello everyone. How was your day today? So this is where I'm gonna end it. My pumpkin spice latte. Becky. Hashtag basic white girl. Pumpkin spice. You know what I want to try? I want to try like a French latte. That sounds bomb. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 4 more chapters left. I believe that, yeah, I'm gonna just make a second part to this because I'm gonna end it here. I go to sleep at 7:30 and it's like 7:13 right now, and I only made like a couple of mistakes, so I'm bound to like finish that in a couple of seconds because I know the timestamps where they are like messed up. But yeah, actually today is Friday, huh? Oh shit, I don't have to go to sleep. I don't have to go to school tomorrow, so actually, that sounded interesting. Anyways, how was your guys' day? Tell me in the comments down below. I would really love to know if you guys stayed and watched this. So shout out to the person. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I cannot remember your name, but you keep reminding me that I said I would do a Karma X male AU or like a Karma X male series, and this is not by me, so like it's by Otaku-kun _forever on Wattpad. It'll be at the beginning of the video, it'll be in the description below if you want to go check it out or read the rest. You know what I should do? I should read the things. So I read chapter 1 New Butler, chapter 2 Kidnapping, chapter 3 No, chapter 4 Dolkun, chapter 5 Suicide ? Chapter 6 Boy Who Can't Open Water Bottles, oh poor Nagisa, and chapter 7 Missing. So I just have chapter 8 Rescue, chapter 9 Grounded, chapter 10 Dalkun, and chapter 11, Sneaking Out. Oh, and chapter 12, Confession. That's the end. So I plan to read this tomorrow. Again, I'm so sorry that I did not post today. Like, I was so overwhelmed with all my math homework because, like, honestly, it's my fault for not doing it when it was published. So I'm sorry. It's not my math teacher's fault. It's my fault. I'm so sorry for not doing it. Like, because I thought it was optional at first, and then I realized my grade was dropping, and I asked her, and she was like, well, you're not doing the work, and I was like, oh shit. So, and it was due in 3 days, and I barely had any time because I had to pick up my brother, and it was just so much things. Like, I had to pick up my brother, and then I had to study and then I had to do my English. What did we do for that class? I forgot. But yeah. Also, it was really hard. The reason I kept because the reason it took so long was, one, I didn't have a lot of time in between after school and stuff, because I had to pick up my brother, and then my mom would want to go somewhere and but it was also when I got home, it the problems took so long, and we had to do 10 of them, and if you got it wrong, you had to do an extra problem to make up the one you got wrong. So it would be you do one, you get it right, okay, that's 1 out of 10, and then you do another one and you get that wrong, and okay, so that's so it kind of restarts, but it doesn't. You have 1, so if you do another one and you get it right, it won't say 2 out of 10, it'll say still 1 out of 10, and then you have to get the next one right. Basically, you can't get one wrong, or else you have to do 1 to replace that. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm rambling. Okay, this is 20 Starbucks. This is 22. I'm rambling. I just haven't talked to you guys in forever. I miss you guys. So yeah, okay, goodbye loves, hope you enjoyed. Bye. First time I messed up, damn. The maids turned to you and gave you, wait, hold on.